Oh, what's happening, man? What's happening? What's happening, man? Did you get your DVK shirt, Adolf Amiri? Did you get your RIP DVK shirt? Oh, we got a lot going on. We got a lot going on, man. There's a whole lot going on, Jack. There's a whole lot going on, man. Everyone hit the like button. We got 33 likes, man. Come on, guys. 33 likes. Let's get to 250, man. The early people, man, y'all set the tone, man. The early people set the tone. Y'all set the tone, man. Y'all set the tone for the show, man. Y'all set the tone. Yeah, man. Yes, yes, yes. We got a lot going on, man. Great show for you guys tonight, man. There's a lot going. Peace, peace, peace. The Lakers are defeated. When LeBron gets down like this to a great team, he gives up. When LeBron gets down like this to a great team, he gives up. He don't feel like he can beat Denver. He gonna get they packing it in. Lakers gonna lose by 30 tonight. Lakers are gonna lose by 30. LeBron teams, when they're down in the series now, they pack it in. Lakers gonna lose by 30 tonight. He already gave up in the press conference the other day. He already gave up. Everybody hit the like button, man. Lakers gonna lose by 30 tonight. Watch. Once it start getting out of hand, like of course it is. They playing Denver. Once it starts getting out of hand, they just gonna pack it in, man. Like man, fuck this shit, man. It's white girl night, man. It's white girlfriend night, man. In the NFL draft, man. It's white girlfriend night at the NFL draft. She almost caught an elbow, man. You almost caught an elbow, woman. Look at the parents. Who's this? Who's this guy in state? Olu Muia Wiwa Fashanu. He a damn Nigerian, man. Yeah, white girl, man.
Who is she?
White girl winning tonight, man.
Look at her. Look at her trying to grab his nuts. Look at her.
White girls winning tonight. It's the draft night. It's draft night, man. White girls are winning tonight, man. White girls about to become rich tonight, man. That good old wealth transfer, man. Tonight is wealth transfer, wealth transfer night, y'all. Wealth transfer night. Now, old Ock hates seeing this. Let me tell you why old Ock hates seeing this, man. Let me tell you why old Uncle Ock hates seeing this. Let me tell you why old Uncle Ock hates seeing this, man. Old Uncle Ock hates seeing this. I can't stand this shit, man. I can't stand this shit. Let me tell you why I hate seeing this, man. Let me tell you why I hate seeing this, yo. I hate seeing this because look, now we got some big boogaloo ass nigga that's gonna be fucking kneeling for every goddamn thing and talking about racism all the time and shit and trying to be a friggin' activist when all you had to do was get a black girl, man, and we would have to do all that bullshit, man. Now he gotta be an activist and shit, man. Now you gotta be like, us players, we're not playing this weekend because Puctavius III was shot during the traffic stop. So we, the players of the NFL, are sitting this one out in honor of Puctavius III. And it's like, man, damn, man. That's why I hate this shit, man. That's why I just wish these dudes would get black girls so they wouldn't have to be fake activists and shit. Yeah, Angel Reese and Dawn Staley is better than Caitlyn. Everywhere except the bedroom. Press one. Press one. Dawn Staley and Angel Reese are better than Caitlyn Clark everywhere except for the bedroom. Black power. Amanda, man. Salute to Eric S, man. Yo, do y'all know that Eric S donated to the channel over 300 times last year? Do you know that Deluxe 247 donated to the channel over 350 times last year? That's two people who donated to the channel over 650 times last year. Between two people, they donated 650 times. And there's others, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that because he just sent a donation. Do you understand that? The level of commitment that is. Salute to them, man. So think about that, man. It's white girl night. Oh, what a night. It's white girl night. Oh, what a night. White girls getting their reparations tonight. White girls getting their reparations. Shit. White girls getting their reparations. It's white girl night. Oh, what a night. What did I tell you? What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all last night? Everyone hit the like button, man. Your like is going to get us to 250. What did I tell y'all last night? Dude, what did I tell you? Huh? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Salute to Nick Tal. Giovanni said, yo, these son men just want to be happy and dilute their genes in peace, bro. Yeah, man. Niggas ain't making no copies, man. They look in the mirror and be like, shit, I ain't making no copies. When I looked in the mirror, I said, damn, I want to make some copies, man. I can't imagine looking in the mirror and being like, yo, man, I don't want to make another one of these. That's fucked up, man. That's a sad way to, that's a sad, I feel bad for them brothers, man. Check this out, though. Let me just show you how your boy Ock does, man. Let me show you how your boy Ock be hitting on. Let me show you what your boy Ock be hitting on. 11 hours ago, I posted this. I posted my video last night's live stream, and I said Shannon Sharpe is the first person to ever push back on Amanda Seales' perpetual victim narrative. Her claims that she struggles with autism were a slap in the face to all the parents who raise kids who are truly autistic. And this is before I even knew that she was lying about it. This is before I even knew she was lying about it. I just found out that she came out and said she's an actress, a washed up black spinster actress. She's a spinster and an actress. I told y'all last night, man, that lady is a fraud. I told you last night on the show. I didn't believe nothing she was saying. I didn't believe nothing she was whining about. Hit the like button. Take the $5 challenge, man. We should have 50 people we should have 50 people taking the $5 challenge, man. We shouldn't have like 3 hours into the show and shit and 3 people and donated, man. It should never be like that. Salute to my man Aster J, man. Ock Nation Hall of Famer. He says, great take on Amanda Seales. She's an old, bitter spinster. Just imagine being around all those high-value men in Hollywood and didn't bag not a single one. Right? She over whatever, man. She over. She need to get to the foul line, man, so she can see the ball go through the basket, man. Yo, she need to She need to get to the foul line, man, so she can see the ball going through the basket. Salute to Antoine, man. My man Antoine in the building, man. Shout out to you, man. That girl 04. She 04. She shooting a 04. Damn. That's rough, man. Let's see what they saying about this, man.
And he was asking, no, I have not been clinically diagnosed by a doctor because I'm not paying $10,000 to do that. And
no, I haven't been kidding out there because I'm not paying $10,000. Like it costs $10,000 to get diagnosed. You ain't got insurance, woman. You don't have insurance, and don't you got $10,000 to find out about your health so you can get treated properly?
most people will tell you that at this age, you don't need a clinical diagnosis in that sense.
Yo, black woman, man. Ladies and gentlemen, the black woman.
And I think that's the other thing. It's like we are so conditioned here in this nation to
Yeah, because autism is a white construct. Autism is a white construct, y'all. So if I get diagnosed, man, I'm bowing down to white supremacy if I get diagnosed. So I'm gonna just run around and say I got it without knowing this shit. Because that's the African way, man. Which is true, man. Which is very true. You were right. The African way is to just run around and run your mouth and say some stupid shit. And getting clinically diagnosed, that's the white supremacist way. You are right, Amanda. You are 1000% correct, Amanda.
to really only consider something in one kind of way. And I will get back to that. They cut out at the end, he was asking, no, I have not been clinically diagnosed by a doctor because I'm not paying $10,000 to do that. And most people will tell you that at this age, you don't need a clinical diagnosis in that sense. And I think that's the other thing. It's like we are so conditioned here in this nation to really only consider something in one kind of way. And I will get back to that. They cut out at the end.
If anybody seen the show last night, man, I didn't believe. Listen, I knew. Talking about she autistic, you disrespectful bitch.
How old were you when you got diagnosed, and did you always feel that you was different and you felt something was wrong?
Well, what's today?
Today is Thursday, the 18th.
So 42 and however many days until I was just recently diagnosed.
Okay.
And this
Oh shit.
How old were you?
Shout out to Unc, man. So, hey, on behalf of the black community, even though look, man, I didn't believe her, but The ones who was blasting you all day, they're never gonna apologize. Press 1. They will never apologize or make a retraction video. The ones that have been blasting you the last 2 days and saying you don't know how to interview when you actually do know how to interview, because you can smell a rat and you ask follow-up questions. And can we give Shannon Sharp a little credit? Because I don't know who's been hated on more this year, him or Caitlin Clark. Black people are so vile and disgusting and reprehensible with their jealousy. I don't know who's been hated on more, Shannon Sharp or Caitlin Clark. Who do y'all think? After Shannon Sharp made that Cat Williams video, the hate he received from that was so insane and so intense. Shout out to Imalin, man. She says, hey, Ak and Nation, RIP DVK, have a great show, Ak. Yeah, make sure you go to the Ak Nation merch store. Get your DVK, RIP DVK shirt. So you can represent, man. Salute to Rick Hempstead. He says, great shows always. This is protected by the red, the black, and the green. With a key, you sissy. Yeah, man. I don't know who been hated on, but Shannon, great interview, Shannon. Great interview against that fucking crazy ass black chick, man. Oh man. Oh man. This verse says, and you wonder why people don't support you. Well, y'all supported her yesterday, so stop it. Y'all were dragging Shannon for asking follow-up questions. You're like, yo, hold on, talk about this don't make no damn sense. You autistic? You are a whole orator out here, man. You a whole theologian, man, a whole linguist, man. She a linguist out here talking about she
learn certain things.
Yeah.
So
60s and 70s babies just got whipped and put to bed.
And to be honest, it's true. And to be honest, I just want to say, like, so my mom, so in this revelation, my mother started looking up like symptoms of autistic children and was like, oh, you exhibited all of this, but I didn't know what to do with this. Mm-hmm. She's a single parent. She's trying to figure it out. But I really just.
Of course she a single parent, man. You're a white mother, man. Her white mama was a single parent. Shocker, man. Shocking, man. What a shock, man. Her white mom was a single mother. Or I don't know if her mom was necessarily white, man. She looked like she white. Her mom is white passing. Her mom might as well be white, man. Her mom might as well be white. Okay? Fuck it. Just go ahead and be white, man. When you that close, man, you might as well be white, man. Yeah, like Beyonce, man. Mom might as well just go ahead and be white, man. Her white mom was a single mother, and when she self-diagnosed herself as autistic, her white passing mother was like, "Yo, man, that's crazy, man. Yo, that's crazy, homie, man." Yeah, man. It's a black woman, man. Look at that black woman, man. I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all. I'm blackity black, you know, I'm black, y'all. Damn, Amanda. Everyone hit the like button, man. Smash that like button, man. Salute to Laughing Dog. He says, IQ loss possible. BT 1000 speaking. Be careful. Do not feed or put hands in the cage. Yeah, Shannon was like, yo, he knew something was wrong, man. He said something never stay in the heat. Say, nah, but hey, listen, man, I think this one was around for a little while, though, man. I think he was around for a little while because they got some picks, man. I think he was around, man. This one might have been around, man. Early, man. It's crazy, bro, man. She make me detour the show. God damn you crazy. That's how crazy bros do. They wrap you up in their fucking world and shit. You wrap me up in your fucking crazy little world. And I gotta get back to what I was gonna cover today, man. Yeah, her mother ain't lived no life with no black woman with that long, full hair. Ain't no black woman. You ain't lived no life with no black woman. That long, luscious hair. You ain't had a life. You ain't had an experience of a black woman waking up in the morning with that nappy ass shit in your hair, hating it and shit. Her mom ain't no black woman. Her mom woke up every morning like this. Think about this, man. When you gotta be like, I have two black parents. When you have to say that, man, that's with a Gaza shirt on. While wearing a Gaza shirt, you have to say, I have two black parents. You gotta tell everybody you got two black parents and shit. Hey everybody, I've got two black parents. What a life, man. I have to say that, man. Salute, man. Hey, listen, man. I've got two black parents. Yeah, it sounds like a TV show and shit. Two black parents. Comedy about. Yo, man. Let me get off this woman, man. This woman is a sicko, man. Let me get off that woman, man. That woman's a sicko. Jesus Christ. What a sicko. What a sicko. So did Caleb Williams go first, man? Was Caleb Williams drafted first, y'all? Everyone hit the like button, man. Smash that like. Take the $5 challenge. This is the presumptive number one pick, man.
Welcome back. It is draft day.
Entering the building, man.
Getting ready to come on down to the draft theater, the red carpet.
With his white woman,
suited
man.
and booted, looking great for their. Welcome back. It is draft day.
He went first. Yeah, man. Yo. Hey, sisters, man. Sisters, man. I don't know how y'all can take this an L, man. This an L of epic proportions, man. Oh my God. This an old one, but yeah, man. There's always some random white woman. There's always some random white woman like at the draft, and it's like, yo, who is that? Oh no, that's the heir to the throne, man. That's second in command. Who is that? Yeah, that's second in command right there, man. Shout out to white women, man. White women bad, man. White women are like, there's a coldness about white women they get the job done, man. Whether it's a little boy, if it's a little boy they want to sleep with, or a grown black man, they gonna get him. Whether it's a little boy or a grown black man, they always get their man, yeah. Aster J, man, he says, it gets worse. Amanda Seals went to Black Hollywood event and they wouldn't even let her. Nah, man, you gotta send that to me, man. Send that to me, man. You gotta send that to me, man. Email that to me now, man. Email that to me now, Aster, man. That is insane, man. Email that to me now, man. Oh shit. It's always a white woman lurking. Like, yo, today's my day. Where my money at? Where my money at? Shout out to the white women, man. Checking up on their scratch, man. These white women checking up on their scratch, man. What's up? What's the haps, man? What's good with this? What's good? Where my money at, yo? He said, these brothers kill me with their self-hatred. They always have an ugly, big tooth-ass white woman that doesn't give two shits about them at the draft. Now, how do you know she doesn't give two shits about him, man? I seriously doubt that the white woman doesn't give two shits about her. I don't believe that. I think that's disrespectful to try to act like the white woman don't care about the nigga, man. I think she care about the nigga. It's just funny that they always got a white woman. Like, it's like 50 black girls that care about that nigga too, man. He just chose the white one that cared about him. That's hysterical, man. Whites be winning, man. They listen. I told you, man. NFL players have spoken. They choose Caitlyn over Angel Reese, man. I think I need to post that, man. I think I need to tweet that. Oh shit, man. I think I need to post that, man. I think I need to post that, man. That'll be a perfect meme, man. That'll be a perfect meme, man. Shout out to Don Wrinkles, man. He says, the census is BS. No way sons be only 13%. Everywhere I go, there they is. Perhaps the incarceration rates liberal gliders like to whine about are proof proportional after all. Rest in peace, DVK. Love for life. Yeah, make sure you get your DVK shirt. Make sure you get your DVK shirt, man. Yo, this is pure comedy gold, man. This is pure comedy gold, man. This is pure comedy gold, man. It's a lot of pure comedy gold tonight, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Pure comedy gold, man. Oh my God. Oh my God, man. Sisters, man. Y'all can't bag these brothers, man. Sisters talk all that shit and can't bag a brother, man. Can't bag a rich nigga, man. Draft night, man. It's draft night. Brothers walking out like they stole something, man. They walking out like brothers walking out like they just pulled a heist, man. He looked like Kaiser Soze in the last scene, man, of Usual Suspects. Brothers walking out looking like Kaiser Soze out this bitch with their white woman on their arm, man. Be proud, nigga. You won, man. You get to be happy, man. No arguments and shit. Noggin every night, man. Noggin every night, man. Noggin every night, yo. Yo, let me troll these black women, man, right quick, man. Talking all that shit and all the rich niggas is with white girls. Talking all that shit and all the rich niggas is with white girls. Everybody hit the like button, man. Right, sisters talking all that shit and all the rich niggas is with white girls. Hey. Let me talk to you, man. Let me talk to you, sisters. Hey, sisters, man. Hey, sisters, let me talk to y'all, man. All my sisters and all my new WNBA fans, man. All my new women's college basketball fans, man. All my Caitlin Clark haters, man. Where all the Caitlin Clark haters at, man? Hey. Hey, man. Hey. Caitlin Clark, man. Or Angel Reese, man. I think the brothers have decided, man. I think all the ballots are in, man. We can call it, man. Yo, we can call the race. CNN, MSNBC, Fox, call the race, man. All the ballots are in, man. Y'all can talk all the shit y'all want about Caitlin Clark. But a rich black man gonna choose Caitlin Clark over Angel Reese any day of the week. Press 1. Y'all can hate on Caitlin Clark all y'all want. Call her ugly, all that shit. A rich black man gonna choose Caitlin Clark any day of the week over Angel Reese. Happiness over headaches. They've chosen, man. Email address, akintunde2@gmail.com, man. Charles says, what is funny is the son mothers trying to compete with the glider girlfriends. The son mammies trying to invest upstate. Yeah. The son mammies trying to get a they see, look, the son mammies got a rough situation, right? They pro-black, right? She a black woman. She vote Democrat. She blackity black. She hate Caitlin Clark. The mother is a typical black woman, right? Why Caitlin Clark get a shoe deal before Aja, before Ajana Wu, or whoever her name is, Wilson, or whoever that other girl is, that tall girl who played basketball. Why did Caitlin Clark get a shoe deal before that tall black girl who played basketball did? I can't remember her name right now, but she should have got a shoe deal before Caitlin Clark. The mom is a typical black woman, okay? And her son, who she raised in her mind to be a millionaire, right? To be a generational wealth, is walking out this motherfucker with a lily white girl. She ain't even like a trashy. She ain't even like a hood white girl. Her son walking out this joint with somebody who knows what kind of wine goes with cheese. Press 1. Her son walking out this bitch with a dude with a girl who knows what kind of wine goes with cheese. She like, this is a Merlot. I think I'll have a rich Gouda from the southern coast of Spain goes with this Merlot. He got him a white girl. She ain't no hood joint. She white. And a black mom got to deal with that, man. You raise this nigga up. You raise this nigga up to be a millionaire to make a white girl rich, man. All your blackity black, pro-black shit throughout the years, your progeny, the fruit of your loins, man, grew up to be a generationally rich black man, and he walking out here to get his check with a white woman. He walking out here to get his first check with a white woman and a lily white woman. Like this girl don't know who Boosie is. Press 1, man. Boosie, she'll slap you. You say Boosie. She's like, pow! How dare you talk about my privates? Yo, this chick ain't never seen Boys in the Hood, man. She barely know who Ice Cube is, man. She think Ice Cube is the guy who owned the Big 3 basketball league. If you tell her Ice Cube is a rapper, man, she gonna be like, oh my God. She's like, no way. No fucking way. Yeah, man, Ice Cube was the biggest rapper in the world, man, back in the late 80s and early 90s. She's gonna be like, no fucking way. Yo. OMG. Yeah, man. She white. That's a white girl, man. She ain't even trying to be black and shit, man. That girl ain't never ate at Popeyes, man. That girl's never eaten at Popeyes, man. That's a white girl. She just as white as Caitlin Clark, man. She just as white as Kate. She just as white as Caitlin Clark, man. She just as white as Caitlin Clark, man. Yep. That white girl ain't got no rhythm, man. This white girl, she couldn't do a two-step, man. This white girl couldn't do a two-step, man. She white. Yo. That dude walked out here with a white girl. Shout out to Caitlin Clark, man. Caitlin Clark has been Caitlin Clark has been vindicated, man. Everybody hit the like button, man. She's been vindicated tonight, man. In my mind, Caitlin Clark has been vindicated tonight. Yeah, she looked like a white girl from 1989. Right. Right, man. Oh, Saved by the Bell looking ass, man. Shout out to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark won, man. Nobody came out there with an Angel Reese tonight, man. Yo. None of the brothers came out with an Angel Reese tonight, man. All the brothers came out with Caitlin Clark's, man. All the brothers came out with their Caitlin Clarks, man. Don't be mad. Don't be mad, sisters. That's why y'all mad. That's why they mad. They like, damn, she get the nigga and she get the shoe deal. How she get the nigga and the shoe deal, man? It's just not fair. You have to let us get one, Caitlin. You gotta at least let us get the nigga if you gonna get the shoe deal, or you get the nigga and we get the shoe deal. You can't have both, Caitlin. Shout out to Caitlin, man, winning out this bitch. Yeah, he looked like, God damn, he looked like shit. It wasn't no back door. He like, shit, they told me it was a back door. We could slide in the draft, man. I gotta walk past all these people and shit. He wanted to just slide in, right? He wanted to slide in incognito through the back door and shit and go to his table and sit down, man, with his white girl, man. So she could blend in with the family, man. See, it look better when when they be sitting in there with the whole family, and then you might think, all right, that white girl might be his agent or something, or maybe she is personal trainer, or she is Maybe she his secretary, his dietitian or something, man. They made this man do a perp walk with that white girl, man. Yo. They made homie do a perp walk with the white girl. Homie's like, man, shit, man. Y'all told me I was gonna slide in through the back door, man. He like, he thought this was the draft. Then he looked up and seen all these people. Was like, what the fuck?
Down to the draft theater, the red carpet. Everyone.
I thought this was gonna be the draft, man. Like, nah, motherfucker. This the world, man.
Ready to come on down to the draft theater.
He looking back like, yo, what the fuck? Y'all told me I was going. Y'all told me. Yeah, man. Shout out to Caitlyn, man. Caitlyn won, man. Listen, man. Listen, Caitlyn, man. We choose you, Caitlyn, over those Amanda Seals, man. And speaking of Caitlyn, man. All the links in the description box. Links is in the description box, man. All my links are in the description box. Damn, I need to blow my nose, man. Yeah. Salute to my man Ray Wall, man. He say, I knew Amanda was lying about autism. One, she talks too much. Two, she's a black woman. For all the sons, most things that come out of sons' mouths are lies. Facts. Lying ass. Oh, lying. Oh, man. Caitlin Clark and her boyfriend celebrate their 1-year anniversary. Look at that, man. Glider love, man. Caitlin, man. I know you a basketball player, but we need you to hurry up and win the MVP and win a championship this year and then take a year off on them hoes and have a baby. That'll be the ultimate flex. Win MVP or Rookie of the Year, win the champ, because you know they ain't gonna give her MVP. Yo, no matter how many points she scored, they ain't gonna give her MVP. If Caitlin Clark don't miss a shot the whole season, they still gonna give somebody else the MVP. But win Rookie of the Year, win the championship, and then go have some babies. And tell these hoes, man, you can have this shit, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to Caitlin. She's 1 year of the best memes with my favorite person. Love you, make every day better, and I can't wait for many more adventures together. Love you. Let's see what black people said about this. A black site, the Shade Room, man. The Shade Room posted this, man. So you know, sisters is mad, man. Sisters is mad. Man, we don't give a fuck, man. This is an African American only group chat. Why is this on the Shade Room? Hey, man. What are we supposed to do with this information? So now all of a sudden, man, everybody like this Africa and shit. They don't know no white people, man. All of a sudden, man. These same people, listen, y'all. These same people on this same Instagram page, all these people talking about this is a black only website, this is a black only site. Why is you posting this on a black only site? All these same people are bitching about Harvey Weinstein being freed on this same fucking Instagram page. That shows you how crazy some people are. That shows you how crazy they are. Look, it got 10,000 likes. This is an African American only group chat. On the same group chat, they're bitching about Harvey Weinstein being free. You can't fix this, man. There's no fixing this, man. All you can say is I'm glad all you black hoes is lonely tonight, man. All the white girls is at the NFL draft, man. You black girls lonely, man. They sitting at home, man, eating popcorn and watching Netflix alone and shit, curled up with a pillow and shit. All the white girls is at the NFL draft, man. They be hating on Caitlin. God damn. All the black people trying to insinuate that he just with her for the money. All the black people trying to say he with her for the money. Or she looked like a man and shit. She looked like a man, he with her for the money. Yeah, man. Caitlin won, man. Shout out to Caitlin, man. Kate, man. Kate plus 8 million. Kate plus 8 million. Everyone hit the like button, man. Now, all the black people that was like last week was like, man, why they messing with Diddy, man? Why they messing with Diddy, man? They always trying to keep a black man down, man. They always trying to keep a black man down, man. Those same people is like, man, how they let him out, man? White supremacy, man.
Is Harvey Weinstein living it up in prison like so many other rich people do? Or are things not going so swimmingly for him? Here's what we've learned. On April 25th, 2024, Weinstein's original conviction that earned him 23 years in prison was overturned on appeal, which will ultimately lead to a retrial. While this is a huge blow, is Harvey Weinstein living it up in prison like so many other rich people do? Or are things not going so swimmingly for him? Here's what we've learned. On April 25th, 2024, Weinstein's original conviction that earned him 23 years in prison was overturned on appeal, which will ultimately lead to a retrial. While this is a huge blow for the victims who testified against him in 2020, he still has to serve the additional 16 years that were added on after he was tried again in 2022 for another instance of rape.
So he's not getting out of jail.
No. And so that's an important reminder here.
That being said, a lot of folks are wondering what kind of life Weinstein is living behind bars, especially since it's very possible he will die before he's eligible for release. In 2020, Justin Paperney, CEO of White Collar Advice, spoke to Town & Country magazine about how Weinstein is in for some hardships that don't apply to every convict. He said, he has 3 challenges, as I see it. 1, he's a convicted sex offender, and sex offenders always have more negative scrutiny both from prisoners and staff in prison.
Nah, the brothers gonna love him, man. The brothers gonna love Harvey Weinstein, just like they did Bill Cosby. Just like they did Bill Cosby, man. Harvey Weinstein ain't had nothing to worry about in that joint, man.
2, he is a celebrity. If you're anonymous, it is easier to get into your own routine. That will be impossible for Weinstein. 3, he apparently has significant health issues, and getting good medical care in prison presents its own set of challenges. Truth be told, it's been 4 years since Paperney offered these thoughts, and we still don't have much information about Weinstein's day-to-day prison activities or his living conditions. However, we do know some generalities about the facility where he's currently being held, Mohawk Correctional Facility in Rome, upstate New York. In general, Mohawk is a medium security facility, the type of institution that houses a variety of convicted felons, drug offenders, white-collar crime offenders, sexual offenders, and so forth. As the category of prison suggests, they've got reinforced walls and security, since about 3/4 of people held there have a history of violence. But it's not as intense as anything you'll find at a maximum security facility. According to a Reddit discussion initiated by a family member of an inmate at Mohawk, the facility used to be a bit more rowdy, but has calmed down substantially in recent years. Currently, Mohawk houses 1,400 inmates across its buildings.
Oh shit, The Rock was locked up, man. I missed that, man. Damn. I didn't know The Rock was locked up. What'd he do?
Facility used to be a bit more rowdy, but has calmed down substantially in recent years. Currently, Mohawk houses 1,400 inmates across its building.
Why he ain't just take the steps, man? Come on, dog, man. You could have just took the steps, man. This is just some crazy shit, man.
Rowdy, but has calmed down.
That's a stunt, man. Like shit, man. That ain't The Rock. That's a motherfucking stunt, man. Ain't no way The Rock did this stunt, man. He worth too much money. The Rock worth too much money to do this.
Facility used to be a bit more rowdy.
In real life, you'll just slide off and fall straight down. In real life, you slide off and fall straight down.
But it's calmed.
In the movies, you slide all the way over here to the wall and bounce off of and land on your feet and start beating up a fucking ex-con, a fucking prisoner and shit.
Down substantially in recent years.
Oh, he rolled. At least he rolled. I give him that. They made it realistic. He ain't laying on his feet. You either blew both your ACLs like that, man. They made it
Facility
realistic.
used to be a bit more rowdy, but has calmed down substantially in recent years. Currently, Mohawk
instantly start fighting an Aryan Nation dude, man. A big cock strong Aryan Nation, man.
houses 1,400 inmates across its buildings and 150-acre expanse of grounds. Like many prisons, it has a typical suite of vocational programs, law services, sex offender treatment programs, and other such offerings. It also has a 112-bed medical unit that Weinstein probably spends a decent amount of time in, considering his poor state of health. You likely recall that Weinstein has shown up to court in a wheelchair in the past, and that his lawyers have used his health to seek various forms of leniency during his trials.
Your Honor, I've submitted a request for medical evaluation.
As his representative, Judah Engelmeyer, explained to USA Today, the 72-year-old has a whole range of health problems, including diabetes, sleep apnea, and eye issues, all of which she characterized as very serious medical ailments. He's also complained about teeth problems in the past, stating in 2022 that he didn't want the prison dentist removing his teeth before a court appearance because he was concerned it would ruin his appearance before the judge. That same year, the New York Post described his teeth as rotten. Whether or not this is hyperbolic is unknown, although it does seem like Mohawk dentists wanted to remove some of his teeth. Whether or not this is due to lapses in his personal hygiene or indicative of the quality of healthcare at Mohawk as a whole is also unknown. Whatever the case, Weinstein said of his teeth in general, "I'm in pain every day. I have cavities and I can't eat because I'm missing teeth." Beyond these bare-bones facts and what they may or may not imply, the rest of Weinstein's prison life remains a mystery at present. But considering how obsessed so many people are with true crime in this country and beyond, it's safe to say that it's only a matter of time before we're treated to an in-depth interview with the
Harvey Weinstein, man. America today. Harvey Weinstein has just had his conviction overturned. Hundreds of victims, and he's white. Michael Jackson has a court case coming up. He has 0 victims. He's been dead for nearly 15 years. And he's also black. Sound about white? Yo. You just listen, man. They never fail, man. Some people never fail. Never. 12 more likes to drop the link, man. 12 more likes to drop the link. Let's get these 12 likes in real quick so I can drop the link, man. Some people never fail to make it about them. They could pull a victim narrative. They pull a victim narrative out of a hat, man. Talk about Michael Jackson ain't had no victims. And what the fuck do that got to do with anything, man? You wasn't complaining when Bill Cosby got freed after a year. The hell you complaining now for? Here go a liberal white woman stirring up trouble. Harvey Weinstein's New York conviction from 2020 was just overturned. Welcome to the American dream, where as long as you're white, rich, you mean like Trump? You mean like Trump, white woman? You mean like Trump, who's being indicted in 4 different states? An ex-president? You mean white and rich like Trump? Huh? White and rich like Jeffrey Epstein? He said, just ask the victims. They came forward and said, listen, man, Michael Jackson was hanging with 7-year-olds, man. Yeah, the fact that y'all don't find that strange makes me, listen, y'all are terrifying, man. PTR Ramos, you're sick, man. You're a scary person, man. He was hanging out with 7-year-olds. He had a big ass zoo in his house. He had a petting zoo in his house to attract little kids. And he would hang out with little kids, man. Y'all think that shit is normal, man? Yo, you a weirdo, PTR. You're a fucking weirdo, man. Yo, you're a weirdo. You think that that's normal? A grown-ass man hanging out with 7-year-olds, whether the parents let him do it or not. I don't care if the parents let him do it. That ain't no excuse, man. Oh well, I slept with a little boy, but their parents let me. His parent let me do it. Like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with y'all, man? Y'all are sick, man. Y'all are some sick people, man. The only people he ever hung with was little kids, man. And you trying to be like, well, there's no. What the fuck was you? Who hangs with little kids, man? You ain't even know the nigga. He gonna be like, what? You don't know him. So he nothing. You don't know. I know he hung out with little kids. I know that much. Y'all crazy, man. What's wrong with y'all, man? Grown ass man hanging with little kids and shit. That's crazy, bro. Literally, no woman is surprised Harvey Weinstein's conviction was overturned because we already know that hundreds of female rape victims are still considered less than one white rich male. This is your reminder that the legal system was designed by men for men to protect men and not women, especially if you are a wealthy white man. Yo, the white man hate is crazy out here, man. They let Harvey Weinstein go. I mean, we knew them hoes was lying, but damn, that white boy rulership is strong. So if you didn't already know, wealthy white men can often buy justice. Damn, a white man hate is strong, man. The hatred for white men is strizone, man. God damn. The hatred for white men is strizone, man. It's strong, man. You can just openly hate white dudes, man. OJ beat his case last week. That had nothing to do with white men. Ain't it funny how the internet got like a 2-minute memory? The internet has amnesia. They say the internet is undefeated. I say the internet has amnesia. Just last week it was, OJ beat his case, but he deserved to beat his case because of years of race. So OJ, all the talk last week was OJ beating his case, killing his wife. Now this week, a white dude beat his case, and it's you got to be a rich white man to beat your case. 2 years ago, Bill Cosby got out early after he was sentenced to die in prison. No one complained about that, being a rich white man. Diddy got, how many accusers does Diddy have? I can't remember. How many accusers does Diddy have? Somebody help me out. I lost count. How many accusers Diddy had. He was the biggest story a month ago. Was that a month or 3 weeks ago? Diddy.
Like 3 weeks.
Diddy ain't even been arrested. Diddy hasn't even been arrested. And these motherfuckers talking about you got to be a rich white man to be the
That's a good point. Do the sisters want Diddy locked up or not? What do the sisters want?
Definitely now because Harvey Weinstein got off. Oh yeah, y'all, white, hey, FBI, whatever the fuck, y'all better not indict Diddy now, man.
Ain't that some shit?
Y'all done let Harvey Weinstein off. Y'all about to make Diddy a black folk hero, man.
Right. Even though he was victimizing sisters and brothers, actually.
Yeah. Harvey Weinstein was found guilty of rape by a court of law and will get a retrial on appeal, while black men have been lynched for centuries on usually false accusations alone.
I hate that shit. I hate it here.
When we talk about inequality, dual systems of justice, and white privilege, this is what we mean. This is Brian Fulton, a white guy, man.
A cook.
A white guy said,
a whole cook.
Yo, man, damn, Brian, man.
How many times we see brothers get away with shit? Blatantly get away with shit. If they even get caught, come on, man.
Exactly.
I hate
on this day.
I hate how some people could just say that shit, man.
They just stirring up trouble. On this day in 1959, a white mob in Mississippi killed a black man named Mac Charles Parker. No one was ever prosecuted. What did Mac Charles Parker do, though, man? That's what I want to know. Because what did he do, man? Huh? I bet you he was accused of. What you think he did, man?
I don't even know who that is.
It don't matter. He's the black dude that was lynched. What you think he did?
He probably raped Glider Queen.
Yeah, man. I think he did, man. Let's see what he did, man. Let's see. Oh, no, I ain't going to the black folks.
He Cleopated her.
Let's see what Mac Charles Parker that they bringing up from 1959, man.
I wonder if he was related to Cleopatra.
What did he do, man? Let's see what Mac Charles Parker, who was lynched in 1959, did, man. Or You know, because they let me what he was accused of, wrongfully accused of. Let me state it. Let's see what he was wrongfully accused of. Matt Charles Parker was wrongfully accused of he had been accused of raping a pregnant white woman.
Don't ask me how I knew that.
Just accused though, man. He ain't do it, man. He didn't do it, man. It was just an accusation, man.
What year was this?
1959.
1959, 2024. What's the difference?
Right. 3 days before he was to stand trial, so he had already been arrested and he was going to trial. Parker was kidnapped from his jail cell in Pearl River County Courthouse by a mob, beaten and shot. His body was found in the Pearl River, 20 miles west of Poplarville, 10 days later. Following an investigation by the FBI, the men who killed him were released. Despite confessions, no one was ever indicted for the killing. Historian Howard Smead called the killing the last classic lynching in America. Parker was arrested on February 23rd, 1959. Rape and kidnapping of June Waters, a pregnant white woman, in Pearl River County, Mississippi. Walters. Walters reported that the crime occurred on a dirt logging road called Black Creek Ford Road off U.S. Route 11, approximately 7 miles south of Lumberton, Mississippi, where she and her child were waiting alone in a car. Yo, you gotta mute yourself. So her and her child were waiting alone in the car while her husband, Jimmy, sought help for repairs. Parker vehemently denied having raped anyone, and statements from his supporters after his death suggested that the rape accusations may have been fabricated by the alleged victim as means of concealing an ongoing consensual affair with a local white man.
Yo, he was quoted as last saying, "I didn't do nothing."
Yeah, man. So they bring it. Think about that. Harvey Weinstein gets free. I mean, he beats his case. He's not free, but Harvey Weinstein beats a case, and white liberals start posting this fucking guy from fucking 1959.
Yo, he did that shit. Look at him. Come on, Chief. He did that shit.
Oh, you ain't see the other pictures. The reason they showing this picture is because this is a good one, man. So here's what it says. It says here's what happened. So, according to reports published in the New Orleans Times-Picayune and the Jackson Clarion Ledger, Parker and 4 friends, so it was 4 guys, other guys involved in this. So it wasn't just him involved. There were 4 other guys involved, which lets you know what, Wicked?
They were out there wildly.
There was a lot of evidence against this guy. Brothers told you can't. 5 guys rape 1 woman and they get interrogated.
They tricked on their homie.
They making it seem like the only evidence they had was that white woman's word. You got to read deep. That's why I read deep into these stories, man, because they'll make you think that it was just some white woman said, "Hey, man, that black guy right there raped me. Go get him."
Right. The Mississippi 5. Not to be confused with the Central Park 5.
Right. Shit. Yeah, man. So this guy right here. So here's what happened. Parker and 4 friends, Norman Malachi, David Alfred, Kurt Underwood, and Tommy Grant, were returning to Lumberton from Poplarville. So that means they got their movements from the whole night. How did they get that? How did they get all this information? Did the white girl, is she psychic? Did she know everything this dude did that day before he raped her?
Yeah. Well, I think some logic would say that obviously the detectives forced it out of him, forced confession.
Yeah, they beat them up. Yeah, they beat them up. That's what they're gonna say. Yeah. So the five men had been to Slim's, an illegal bar which was operated under the protection of the Poplarville City Police. It was located in the black section of Poplarville. It was known for selling White Lightning moonshine. As the five neared Lumberton, Parker and his four companions spotted a Dodge sedan broken down on the side of the road. Assuming the car was abandoned, they stopped. Oh, they got hit with a bait car, man. That bait car get brothers every time.
Entrapment.
They thought it was a bait. They thought it was a car, man. They was about to steal that car, man. Ain't that a bitch?
That's not even fair to do that to the son, man. You know he gonna go free.
Putting a bait car is literally like fucking Colin Powell of fucking hopping a bait car if you put it out in front of his house, man. Right. Damn, motherfucker. Well, Clarence Thomas are hopping that motherfucker.
That's like putting some cocaine in front of an burrito. You know he's gonna,
yeah, facts. As the five neared Lumberton, Parker and his four companions spotted a Dodge sedan broken down on the side of the road. Assuming the car was abandoned, they stopped. Parker got out and shone a flashlight into the car. Upon recognizing a white woman in the car, Parker returned to his brother's Chevy sedan and left. As they left the scene, Parker allegedly turned to his friend and said, "Why don't we stop and get some of that white stuff?"
Yikes.
Who told the cops that? Who told the cops that he said that? Who told the cops that this dude came back to the car and said, "Man, why don't we stop and get some of that white stuff?"
That don't even sound right.
This is the thing, man. This is the thing. One of them other black dudes he was with told the cops that. They all gave statements. I promise you, they all gave statements to the police. The police could not have this whole time chain of events without all of them giving statements. So when they try to say, "Oh, well, just some white woman accused him," she was broken down in her car on the side of the road, and she said, "Some black, hey y'all, go get Charlie Ray Parker rape me." Whatever the fuck. Nah, man, them five black dudes was brought in for questioning, and they told everything they knew, and they said Charlie raped her. That's what happened.
Charlie had a bad case of that jungle fever.
So after that, they say, telling him he was crazy, the four men told Parker to take them home. According to local law enforcement officials, before the woman's husband could return to the disabled car, Parker allegedly returned, kidnapped June Walters and her 4-year-old daughter, Debbie, at gunpoint, and took them to Black Creek Ford Road, where he raped Walters. Kurt Underwood, Parker's brother-in-law, who was there that night, disputed the version of events. The woman did not identify her alleged attacker by name or detailed description beyond sex, race, and approximate age. After an intensive manhunt, Lumberton police were informed by David Alfred's father, a local Baptist minister, that Parker was the perpetrator. So A local Baptist minister told them that Parker was the perpetrator. Ain't that funny? Parker was arrested at approximately 10 a.m. on February 24th at his Lumberton home by Lumberton City Marshal Ham Slade. Parker was beaten by Slade and his deputies to the horror of his mother, Miss Eliza Parker. Parker's screams could be heard several houses away. You think he was beaten or you think he resisted arrest?
I think just like today, he was beaten because of the color of his skin.
So all this information they got about this dude was from other people. But yet it's the evil racist white people that made it up about him. If that woman would have said, hey man, this black dude raped me, that would have been all she had. Just the rape. Some black dude appearing out of nowhere and raping her, right? Some black dude appearing by her car door, putting a gun in her face and taking her down to the river and raping her. All this backstory and everything that was said, that comes from the other four guys who was with him that night.
Facts. You know what? Real quick. Keep in mind this story and this picture, right? I was watching a segment that was called "The Call to Action: Protect Black Women," or for some of them are black women, right? And it said that victimization rates for black women were too high. And one of these sisters fixed her face to say that the first thing that they gotta do to address this is they gotta love themselves. Is that gonna stop the brothers from killing them? So I watched it. That was one lady said that they gotta love themselves.
Hey
So
man, make sure you go ahead.
So I was watching. I was trying to see what angle they went with the brothers, because they struggle with that part of that storyline, right? Yeah. The most they got for the brothers was the brothers lash out because of economic stress.
Yeah, man.
They can't help but care for these some words that are killing them.
Without a doubt, man. Without a doubt, man. That's why it's hard to feel sorry for them, man. Salute to Astor, man. Send me that email. I get to that in a minute, man. I get to that email in a minute, man. Salute to Dean, man. Dean says, check out the podcast of Lotus Eaters. I gotta check that one out. Lotus Eaters. I have to check that out. So this son, man, they had the whole story, everything before and after. Parker vehemently denied having raped anyone. In a lineup at the Lumberton City Jail, the victim identified Parker. A check of the tire tracks left by the perpetrator's car indicated they were similar to Parker's Chevrolet, but a positive identification could not be made. A check of fingerprints failed to implicate Parker. Soon after his arrest, and for his own protection, Lumberton police had Mississippi Highway Patrol transfer Park to Hinds County Jail in Jackson. So the white people transferred him to another city for his own protection. Why would they do that? Why would the white people transfer him to another city for his own protection? Why wouldn't they just leave him in Lumberton? If they wanted them to get lynched.
Because they didn't want him to get lynched. That's why they transferred him.
He was indicted on 2 counts of rape and kidnapping. 2 days later, Parker was returned to Pearl River City to appear before Judge C.B. Dale on April 17th, being represented by attorney and civil rights activist R. Jess Brown of Vicksburg. Parker pleaded not guilty on each charge. Judge Dale set the trial date for April 27th, and Parker was returned to his cell in Pearl River County Courthouse. The involvement of Brown in the case led to fear he might be freed thanks to civil rights claims such as the absence of any blacks in the jury. So even in 1959, the people of the town were afraid that he was going to get freed because there were no blacks on the jury in 1959. Think about that. You could say in 1959, you could say, "Hey man, there ain't no blacks on the jury, man. Case dismissed." And the white people would be like, "Oh fuck, we gotta let them go because there ain't no black people on the jury. It's not a fair trial." Ain't that a bitch?
I thought shit like that don't happen in the South.
Right, the South.
Hospitality.
Wow. So then he got kidnapped from the jailhouse by a mob because they thought he was going to get off because a famous civil rights attorney named R. Jess Brown took his case. I guess that was the Reverend Crump of that.
Yikes. The more things change, the more they stay the same.
I'm telling you, man. Let me show you some pictures of this guy, man. And listen, I didn't bring him up. The white liberal put his face up there because Harvey Weinstein charges got dropped. Think about that. White liberal posted this guy because Harvey Weinstein's charges got dropped.
No solution.
To show that, yeah, man, that's him right there, man. That's him right there, man. He's a great guy, man. He never did nothing to nobody, man.
I'm surprised they ain't bust out the high school graduation picture or the elementary.
They did. Look.
Oh, shit.
There it is. Yeah, man. That brother was that's him right there, man. That brother did it, man. He did that shit.
That nigga look like a rapist.
Yeah, man, he did that shit, man. Press 1 if you think he did it, man. Hold it down for me for a second.
He did it, bro.
How do you figure?
Look at him.
Tell me. I mean, I think he did it. But what about
I just got look at him, bro.
Like his eyes, right? Something in his eyes that show that he don't give a fuck, right?
He got the eyes of someone that doesn't understand the phrase "no means no."
Right. I mean, let's be fair, right? If we had a glider on this screen, right, with the same kind of like feel, we would say the same shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? If we had an ombrito on here that looked like he would, same shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Like if we had some hillbilly mullet, fucking crazy looking ass dude, we would say that he looks like he did it. You know? How's Philly been today?
Man,
no shootings?
What'd you say?
How's Philly looking today? No shootings or what?
I ain't heard of none yet.
I didn't hear of any. I gotta check the news though. I stay out the way, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you stay in Blackish Day?
I'm not in the eye of the storm, but I'm around Sons.
Are you around more like, I guess, nicer areas of Sons?
Are you like in north or south Philly? East Philly?
I'm like in the southwest area.
So you probably not too far from me. Because I'm in the University City area.
No, yeah, I definitely ain't too far. Yeah, I'm like 15-minute drive from there. 15 minutes.
So it's
Yeah.
pretty low key where you're at.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. I mean,
I
I
got
ain't
a
gonna
guy.
say it's pretty cool, but
You just
like I
never
I,
said,
know.
it ain't like
I
I'm in the middle of North Philly and shit.
Yeah, that's where it's crazy in North Philly.
Yeah.
yeah, I had a friend that lived on 17th and Tasker.
Oh yeah, he in the
That's
middle
South
of
Philly,
South
yeah.
Philly.
Yeah, that was about like 8 years ago, maybe 10 now. Maybe further. I can't remember when he stopped living there, but I don't know how. I could never get a pin on how. I don't really understand Philly all that well, but all I know is there's plexiglass in all the fucking stores. So.
South Philly getting
Yeah,
gentrified.
yeah,
So
it is. It is,
Why do you
especially
say
in that
that?
area.
they trying to, because it's a lot of gliders moving in and they trying to build remodel a lot of that shit down there.
So I imagine it's like the whole routine of some people complaining, property taxes are going up. Is that
Yeah.
fair?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look.
time to buy. Listen, man, if you're a son out there and you ain't afraid of that shit, you need to buy some fucking real estate. You
No,
know,
Oh yeah, that's where
that's
it's
the
at.
winning strategy right there.
yeah, you need to buy some real estate because if you're a son that's dealing with real shit and they're starting to gentrify, that real shit's gonna slowly start going away, and you're just gonna be totally used to how bad it is anyway. So, it's a fucking real estate. Start fixing up a house and sell to some white dude for 3 times the cost.
More than 3 times sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it's like 10 times.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, for
like I
sure.
tell you, if black people could really work together, they could move into an area, fuck it up, then get white people to move in and fix it up, and make a shitload of money, man.
Man,
Blockbusting.
there's a neighborhood around here that way back like in the 80s, 90s, you could buy like a building for like 200,000 if not less. Now they're worth like 1.5 million. I'm not
Oh yeah,
exaggerating.
I'm telling you, dude, man. Cities, man. That real estate's gold. It's just a matter of where the fucking crime is.
But ain't that a fucking shame though? How all these historic cities like Philadelphia, Atlanta, Chicago have been reduced to like ghetto slums. Isn't that fucking
Yeah,
unfortunate?
it is unfortunate. It's very
And,
unfortunate.
and they've always had slums. Like, let's be honest, the gliders back in the day before they lost their edge, they were out there too. But it's just on a whole nother level nowadays. For a while
Yeah, it
now too.
was. Yeah, there were public housing started, and you used to have a
Yeah.
family and shit to be in public housing. There were like requirements.
Right.
Like you had to have two families and you had to have two parents, I think, and you.
Dude,
Yep, yep.
are you guys familiar with Cabrini Green in
Yeah,
Chicago?
Cabrini
Well,
Green,
Yeah,
well,
Chicago,
well,
Chicago.
yeah,
Yeah,
yep.
well, long story short, before some people moved in there, it used to be a project for the Italians. They used to
yep,
call that neighborhood Little Hell, aka Little Sicily. Think about that. And then
yeah.
it was, and then there was White Flight, and the Suns took it over.
And then what they ended up doing was there was so much crime in the projects. They felt, well, it's concentrated poverty that's causing the problem, so we'll just
Right.
spread everybody all over with
Exactly.
Section
That
8.
happened. Did that happen
Uh,
in other places but Chicago? I mean, I know it happened here, but did it happen somewhere at like other places? Do you know?
oh yeah, I think they've been getting rid of projects. There were other projects that were knocked down. I don't know how
Oh
many
yeah.
projects really exist anymore.
They spread the crime all
Yeah,
over the city here with doing that.
Bro,
That's what they
yeah.
do.
That's what kind of happened in Philly, especially
yeah,
North Philly.
they
They
knocked a
knocked
lot
that.
of projects down in
Yeah,
Philly, bro. A
Yeah.
lot.
And it sucks because them buildings were probably well constructed, considering the time that they were built. Probably made out of brick and shit. They were probably brick shit
yeah.
houses that a tornado probably couldn't even freaking destroy. And then they just freaking went in there and ripped them all down for no reason, wasted a shitload of money when they could have just freaking, I don't know, like Cabrini Greens. It's
Repurpose.
like, yeah, couldn't you just repurpose Cabrini Greens? Like, man, it was like 8 or 9 project buildings or some shit. It's
Look,
like you just gotta rip them all
th- this, this
down.
this is the thing, bro, that you need to understand, right? And I'm not trying to be rude when I say it, but it had that stain that these Sun words left on it. There was no coming back from it. It was always gonna be the devil's playground. You know what I mean? Like the
Yeah.
Sun men that lost brothers there that were fight, they were not gonna leave it be. You know what I mean? They could have moved those
Yeah.
Sun men all the way back to the Congo. They would have found their way back to the the project. I promise you that.
Bro,
Yeah.
they like it's easy to say, yo, you gotta fix the conditions, but I mean, this is projects in North Philly called Blumberg Projects. It was like one of the worst projects in the whole. It
Man,
might
yeah,
be the
talk
worst.
about it. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
it might be the worst projects in the whole biddy. They knocked that shit down, built these townhouses and shit, and it's still like 20 some murders that happen every year in that same
In
district,
that
bro.
same area, yup.
Oh
Yup.
yeah.
They,
And
It's
they,
it's beautiful.
definitely
they go
Brand
back.
new
They go
construction, bro. Brand new construction, affordable housing, same
right.
shit, bro.
But because they
yeah.
come back. I'm telling you, bro. I've seen it where they come back. They because that's where the homies died. That's where the hood is at. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's niggas doing drill rap videos around there and shit. This niggas going to war and you know they just gonna just blame it on something else, bro.
And
Yeah.
people move into these mixed income housings not knowing that it has that stain on it. That's
Yeah,
and they move in, they're fucked.
Yeah.
hey, because you would never think that it's like that just looking at it, bro. Because it looks
Yeah.
nice. Like if you just look at it, walking, like if you just drive past it or something. But nah, bro. It's
Yeah.
niggas central out there, bro.
Yeah,
And,
straight
and it sound
straight war zone.
and the real estate people, I mean, I can't even say they meant harm. They don't know. I don't think they know. Like, oh, we're gonna fuck these people over with this one. I think they don't
Yeah.
know that the
Well,
behavior of these piece of shit dudes.
people have real stupid ideas. Like back in the day when they had projects, it was like, oh well, if we make everything look nicer, then people will change. It's like, dude, it's not like people have really stupid ideas. It's like, man, people in the turn of the century that were committing crime had shittier fucking homes than the projects, and they didn't commit crime. Like people just have real.
Yeah.
And I understand it's not even just some people. It's just some people just are like idiots. You know, they just don't understand. You know, they're like, well, I had a single family home, so if they have a single family home, then they'll be nice people. Like, no, dude,
Right. It's kind of
that
like
doesn't
I
work.
told you earlier, Rock, when they said all they gotta do is love themselves to address the victimization rates. You know what I mean? Like, you just love yourself. That's not gonna do shit.
No,
Yeah,
it's not.
that's the same shit. I always that's why I always scoff at like black conservatives because you know their answer to everything is like, yo, it's no fathers in the home. It's like, bro, show
Right.
me a time where it was like no crime ever, dog. Show me, bro. Like, show me
Yeah,
a model we can replicate as some people, so we can have these low crime, middle class. Like, show me this shit, bro. You can't just say, yo, just have a father in the home, and that should just solve like 80% of everything, bro.
Yikes.
no, it's a lot more than just that. But it's. I don't think it. I think it would help. I just don't think
Oh yeah,
it's
of
like.
course. Yeah,
I think it. I think it would.
would.
I think it would help. It's just like, how do you get there? You know what I mean? Like they're not just gonna be in the fucking home because you told them to go. You know, you got to stop subsidizing people. You got to find some way. And I don't know what the way is, because you stop subsidizing their kids, you're gonna have starving kids, and no one's gonna want to see that. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
so
Like,
tell me this. Tell
yeah.
me this. Tell me this. Do you see the type of men who like like black women, most black women, the majority, not all, procreate with?
That's
They're
what I mean.
they're
Yeah.
they're what would that do being in the home? What would Charlie Ray Parker, whatever the fuck that guy's name would they got lynched? What would him being in the home
Right.
do?
Right.
It'd probably
But what
be
I'm saying
worse.
is, What I'm saying is, if you don't subsidize people and let them deal with these problems, you're either going to have one of two things. A solution's going to come about, or they're going to die. You understand what I mean? Like, if you don't give them food stamps, if you give them nothing, one of two things is going to happen. They're going to figure out how to survive, or they're just going to die, and you're not going to have them procreate.
Or they're going to live on the margins. They'll live in absolute squalor and destitution. They won't necessarily die. Black folk, listen, we got a continent. It's a place you might have heard of called Africa, man. But people have lived on the edge of death
millennia.
for eons, man.
Right. But the rate at which they procreate,
that they die is not.
Yeah.
I don't.
I don't think they just going. Niggas, we gonna figure it out, bro.
You think
the rate at which they procreate is much higher now that they've been getting assistance from all these countries to help them with shit like like when Ebola broke out. It's like, who the hell was out there helping these people? You know what I mean? Like, how many people could the Ebola broke out just could have killed? You know what I mean? And these guys go out there to assist them, and it's like that kind of shit, like that famine and disease. That shit's just common if you're living that way, and it really runs you down. Like for instance, no, they do, but think like we're talking about like you always talk about DNA, genetic changes. Like for instance, it's like sickle cell. Like, why do all these black people have sickle cells? It's because of malaria. Because it helps you fight against malaria. You know, and when white people go in there, that's what I mean. Like, it forces some sort of change. You know, and when you go out there and you suck,
but they're not going to die. They're not all going to
but you don't know. Like, if you think of all the European countries and everyone in the world just pulled the fuck out of Africa and left them their own devices,
they ain't gonna die. They're not going to die. It's going to be Negroes in Negro land.
Right. What do you?
That's all they're just going. They're just going to revert to Negroes in Negro land. They're not going to die.
Right, but the problem is Negroes in Negro land. When you're living off the land, you don't have the type of farming methods to sustain large population.
The population,
you know what I mean?
Will, of course, go down. The population will go down, but they're still going to be there, though.
Exactly, it'll be what it'll be.
Yeah, I don't think I'm not saying black people would be wiped out, but I'm saying if you took everything away, you'd certainly.
But that was like an artificial thing anyway, bro. It wouldn't have been like that in the first place. It would just go back to what it was before.
Exactly. If we've been around for eons, man. Just living with wood
and squalor and complete fucking squalor, bro.
Yeah. So like, let me move along though, man. Am I showing the video?
Nah, nothing.
Oh man, wow. That's crazy. Let me see. Let me see if I can okay, here we go. Here it is, right here. All right, man. Here we go.
The aftermath of a horrific crash. We've now learned that 4 people, including a pregnant teenage girl, were killed in yesterday's wreck on Route 322 in Delaware County. State police confirmed that they were in pursuit of that car at the time. Thursday afternoon.
They were the
police were in pursuit. News.
Thursday afternoon, I'm Sarah Bloomquist.
And I'm Brian Taft. The big story on Action News today is that new information following that crash in Booth when 7 people were in that red sedan when the driver lost control, slamming into a concrete barrier.
Action News reporter Annie McCormick live right near the scene of that crash with the latest information. And there's a lot that's new today, Annie.
Yeah, that's right. We actually learned more about the passengers in that vehicle and the driver as well. State police telling us today that 4 people were killed. 3 people who were injured were taken to area hospitals. Additionally, they say that pursuit which lasted about 5 minutes went about 7 miles and at times hit speeds of up to 100 miles per hour.
PSP is in pursuit of a red Taurus.
That mangled red Taurus is the vehicle Pennsylvania State Police were in pursuit of around 1:30 yesterday afternoon when it crashed into a concrete bridge embankment on the left shoulder of the Chichester Avenue overpass on Route 322.
They're doing about 110 miles per hour, last seen on 322.
Police say the driver, now identified as 20-year-old Isaiah Miller, lost control crossing oncoming traffic after passing motorists in the shoulder. Miller had
So it's 7 people in the car, and he's driving like a wild maniac fleeing from the police.
Right. I mean, never mind the people in the car. Everybody
This
around.
is a BLM case, man. This is going to be BLM. They're going to watch. Why was the police chasing? All they did was steal some potato chips.
6 passengers.
They could have stole $10,000 worth of shit and a bag of potato chips. All they stole was the potato chips.
With him.
We responded and brought back to our office 4 individuals, one being a juvenile. One of the individuals was pregnant.
4 died, including Tiana Motley, a 17-year-old pregnant woman, and 20-year-old Ikeem Rogers and 21-year-old Kaylin Billups. 3 others, a 16, 18, and 20-year-old, were taken to local
So
hospitals.
everybody in this car was between 16 and 22 or whatever the fuck.
It was at this shopping center in Concord Township, 5 miles from the crash site, where troopers were on patrol because of recent retail thefts. Police say this Lululemon was previously targeted by shoplifters.
Lululemon.
Wow.
Honestly, never been
Stealing
there.
fucking tights. They were stealing tights.
I never even heard of this shit till like last year, bro. I ain't even the
Yeah,
fuck
me
this
neither.
was.
I never heard of it before. So they were stealing tights.
Overpriced
A pair
workout wear.
of yoga pants ain't worth your life. When you in America, Harvey Weinstein could rape a bunch of women and get out of jail, and a black person can't even steal a pair of yoga pants without
I like
fraud.
that.
Lifters. Police saw the occupants of the Taurus approach businesses, then return to the car when an unmarked unit approached. State police tried to pull the vehicle over that had numerous violations, but they say the driver took off and the pursuit began. The fatal impact.
So they shouldn't have chased them. That's going to be the narrative. No more chasing thieves. Because you know when something happened to a black person, that means that you can't do that thing anymore. Whatever that thing. So no more chasing thieves in Philadelphia.
That's actually already a PA state law. They're not supposed to get into high pursuits on the highway.
So I could have received
Yo.
the moms talking about paying me.
Oh yeah.
Yo, now that we're on the topic of stores, I got like a real off-topic question. But is Gucci actually like? I mean, obviously it's overpriced, but is it actually good quality shit?
I don't wear Gucci.
I have no idea.
You have no idea.
Yeah. I mean, I got a couple pair of sneaks. I'm not like a fanatic, but yeah, they make good quality clothing.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, he a son man.
Yeah, man. Salute, man. Take the $5 challenge, be a PayPal, Cash App, or the Super Chat. Support the channel. Let me see something, man. Let's see the racial angle coming, man. It's coming, man. 4 black people get killed running from the police over some tights.
Caused the Taurus to burst into flames. Shoppers today said they're in shock.
I never see that, and I think I'm just a little confused and a little apprehensive now and going to be more aware of my surroundings.
State police also said today that one of the occupants of that vehicle was believed to be involved in a previous retail theft at that shopping center. As for the 3 who were taken to area hospitals, we are told that they have non-life-threatening injuries. Reporting live in Boothwyn, Annie McCormick, Channel 6, Action News.
All right, Annie, thanks for the
And we have new details tonight on the police chase that ended in a deadly crash yesterday along Route 322 in Delaware County. Authorities confirming today that a pregnant teenager was among the 4 people that died and that the chase started because of a retail theft investigation. Our Kelly Rule is live in Boothwyn with the latest on this case. What have you learned today, Kel?
Sheba State Police say there were 7 people in the vehicle at the time of the crash, ranging from 16 to 21 years old, all from Philadelphia. Police say this pursuit lasted approximately 5 minutes over 7 miles on what many consider a busy, congested roadway in the middle of the afternoon. Cleanup underway this afternoon, 24 hours after a roughly 7-mile, 5-minute Pennsylvania State Police pursuit ended. In surveillance video provided to Fox 29, you can see a state police vehicle behind the red Ford Taurus driving down busy 322. And in another video provided to Fox 29, the chase.
Look how fast they're going. They're putting other people in danger, man. They're the ones that put other people in danger. We're lucky they didn't kill anybody else.
A roughly 7-mile, 5-minute Pennsylvania State Police pursuit ended. In surveillance video provided to Fox 29, you can see a state police vehicle behind the red Ford Taurus driving down busy 322. And in another video provided to Fox 29, the chase comes to an end with the Taurus striking a concrete bridge embankment and catching fire. The video shows at least 2 cars narrowly escaping the crash.
It was hectic over there. There was smoke coming from
Look how
everywhere. I'm just glad.
Yo, he was driving like a maniac, yo.
Holy shit.
What the fuck? Is it that serious? Like, is Philadelphia, is the city jail that bad, man? Niggas scared to get
I ain't gonna lie, it is pretty bad in that motherfucker work.
Damn. Well, they don't steal that then.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
Shit. Yeah.
Was the saying, live by the sword, die by the sword.
That man was flying with 7 people in the car.
Yeah, 7 people crammed in that damn car.
I'm just glad it wasn't more fatalities than which happened, because that's one of the busiest roads down here.
Police say just after 1:30 Wednesday, troopers were patrolling in the Britton Lake Shopping Center due to recent retail thefts when police saw the Ford Taurus stop at a stop sign for some time, then park, and 3 to 4 people get out, including one person who police say was believed to be involved in a previous theft in the center. Police say as the trooper approached the Taurus, they got back inside and drove onto Britton Lake Road, where police pulled the vehicle over. They briefly stopped, then they drove off at a high rate of speed. During the pursuit, police say the Taurus sped, traveled in opposing lanes of traffic, and used the shoulder to pass other cars. And police say that's what it tried to do near Chichester Avenue, but the driver, 20-year-old Isaiah Miller, lost control and struck the embankment. Police say Miller and passengers 20-year-old Akeem Rogers and 21-year-old Kaylin Billups died at the scene. A pregnant 17-year-old and her unborn child died at the hospital.
Well, it's scary. 322 is a busy highway as it is. They dub it the Killer Conchester, so it's always concerned.
John Kovach owns a landscaping business on 322.
I'm all for the chase and catching, but I know the risk of innocent people.
Damn, racist white dude said he all for the chase. The slave catchers, man.
Oh.
Yep. Yep, the slave catchers.
Slave
That's
patrol.
where policing came from, apparently.
Yes. The whole system of policing was built on throwing slaves
Catching
in
black
jail.
men.
Yeah, white people didn't have any order before slavery.
Yeah, there were no police.
They had
It's
no
funny,
concept.
though.
They had no concept of policing until slavery.
Yeah, it's kind of
Niggas-
funny, though, when you take that argument at face value. I think, Aki said this earlier. It's like saying that white people were completely peaceful. And there was no crime until black people were around.
There was no need for any kind of peace police until black people showed up on the scene. Yeah, this white guy, he's down for the slave catchers, man. Racist. Fucking racist, you. They gonna dox him, man. He got a landscaping company. Man, if you black, don't use such name. Y'all don't use landscaping companies anyway. Ever been to a black person? Very rarely do you see black people's houses where the front is all done up.
Yeah,
and shit.
niggas ain't fucking landscaping.
Or they gonna do that shit themselves, man.
Or the area out there, yes. You got houses with plenty of land around them. So that's where you getting this business from.
Yeah, he out here getting it.
Niggas gonna do their own landscaping. We ain't pay. How much? Goddamn, we gonna try to bargain with the landscaper and shit.
I'm like, yo, damn, this white man taxing.
Fuck, man. The price is way too high. You need to cut it, man. Fuck that shit, man.
Go
Let
find me
see,
some
though.
Mexicans.
It's crazy, man. It is absolutely crazy, man. It's a lot going on though, man. It's a lot going on. Let me see. Give me a city, man. Give me a city, y'all. Give me a city, chat. We go around the country, man. We ain't did that in a long time, man.
That nigga
Give
went
me
on a high speed chase because to not have to get caught stealing.
with a DA like Larry Krasner, that if you would have
Bro,
somebody, if y'all would have killed the girl behind the counter, he would have let you go.
yeah, man, bro. If you live in the city and you know some men that do crime, they know, bro.
Yeah, let me ask you a question about that shit with Krasner. Is it that he's letting them go without a bond and they're just not coming back, or he's just literally like wiping the charges and not prosecuting at all? You know what I mean?
In my opinion, from what I've seen, if there got to be like a shit ton of evidence, like as far as like gun crimes, he's not charging them. Like you get bagged with an illegal gun, you'll get arrested and you may get charged, but they're gonna throw it out. They're not gonna prosecute it. They're not gonna prosecute it. But
you're usually out in 24 to 48 hours of the gun
Yeah,
charge.
that's what I kept seeing that
Is he
people were
still
getting
there?
mad he wasn't prosecuting people.
Yeah, he's still here.
He's still here. Okay,
I know one thing. He did do some damage with the Philly drill rap scene. He put
I
a
heard
big
about
mark
that.
in that shit.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, he did lock him because they were wilding in Philly drill rap.
All them niggas in jail, bro. Well, damn near all them niggas, the whole Philly drill rap scene, all them niggas in jail right now, dog.
Yeah, now will he prosecute him though? Because remember, that's his problem. Actually, prosecuting.
Right.
So you have to wait for that. And you in his track record, you can't deny his track record, man. And he don't prosecute. So you just gotta.
Yeah, he got all the most lit niggas in the city in jail, man. I'm like, damn.
I got to admit though, for the far left people, that was a good strategy, man. I don't know why they didn't do that earlier, just getting the DAs and then getting them to not prosecute.
It was a video that you were going to play last week. I can't remember what the title of it was, but it was a woman speaking, and it was in reference to them working with ATF, DEA. It was based in Philly, the FBI, a couple other organizations, and how they were able to get the crime rates down, and like the tactics and everything that they use. But they've been doing some work. They've been putting some dents, in the numbers. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, man. It's a hard situation when you're dealing with okay, here go the video. Let me see. Well, I don't know if this is that video, but it's one about the Philly drill rap scene, man.
At least get us back down to pre 2020 levels.
Yeah, pre-2020 numbers.
We were all standing on a.
What's that? Philadelphia Confidential.
You must be different.
That's a good one.
I put a score right on that top. I mean a peak hole.
Rocky, he got 2-3, let it off, and he ain't missing. I'm the rapper. Don't get it twisted. I can catch a beat.
Knock his burn out his throat like chill, bro. Stay for law. You tried to beg for help, Lord, bro. Like shut up, get asked the law.
This brother guy still making this song.
All these niggas is just straight killers and murderers.
Yeah, all these niggas.
Rapping has been a pastime for the youth, especially in the hood in Philadelphia for decades. Rapping about neighborhood affairs is nothing new, but rapping about people who have passed away, insinuating that you or someone you know has something to do with that person's death is next level idiocy. When time after time we've shown this strategy as a death sentence, people continue to do it. To put it bluntly, this the dead and you're as good as dead.
Authorities say Basso Garrison and a few other teens were at the bus stop outside the Philadelphia Learning Academy along Belmont Avenue near 45th and Lancaster around 3:30 when a black SUV pulled up and someone fired several rounds, striking Garrison and his 17-year-old. Garrison was taken to Penn Hospital where he died, and the teen who was hit in the arm first went home and then went to the hospital. Both victims were students at the school. Detectives believe someone in the group was the intended target, but they're still trying to figure out who.
Basil Garrison, or Boz, is from Nonside, which is basically 59th from Cobbs Creek to Kingsessing in southwest Philadelphia. In July of 2021, when Kaylin Johnson, or K3, was killed allegedly by YBC members, Nonside, who are aligned with YBC, started to diss K3 and Snipe, who also died in that incident, as a way to get at little bucks and young Liv.
Y'all the ones that's dissonant, y'all the ones that's dying. We the ones that's cutting shit, we the ones that's frying. Y'all ain't got no good hoopers, y'all the worst in the league. Y'all lost like 8 homies, y'all a game full of weed.
Then we giving
I ain't gonna lie, that line was hard,
nigga
bro.
throwing threes.
I heard a little snipe.
Look at this shit. And they talking about white, you gotta be rich and white. Show me some white men bragging about murders online. Actual murders. Anybody out there? And hit the PayPal, hit the Cash App, hit the Super Chat, support the channel. Anybody out there? Show me some white men or some white kids, white males online bragging about murders, guns in hand.
Actual niggas that died, bro.
Actual murders. Broad daylight. I'm talking about bus stops. The dudes got murdered at the bus stop at 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Show me a bunch of just show me one white dude bragging about a murder, the actual murder online with a gun in his hand, bouncing up and down. I can show you what, 1,000 blacks? I can show you 1,000. Thousands of blacks.
All over the country, bro.
Every single in DC, Baltimore, New York, every little, it's more than 1,000. Every little nook and cranny, hole in the wall, city, town, I can show you black dudes on camera with guns bragging about actual murders that they committed.
While claiming they in the whole gang of niggas that all participate in activities like this.
It's insane when you think about it. You gotta suspend reality to for black folk. You gotta suspend reality.
Yeah, you gotta.
The thing that kills me with these cats is they always talk about, oh, somebody snitched on me. Somebody snitched on me. Nigga, you snitching on yourself. You telling all the dirt you doing in these songs. You on video, on videos with guns, all types of just retarded, man.
I know back in the day, like rappers was always talking about like how they were real niggas and they was in the street, but these niggas is like explicitly outlining actual crimes. Like this, they took this shit to a whole different level, bro.
They go drill somebody and run to the studio and make a song that evening.
That's like literally, like that's not even an exaggeration, bro.
Listen, I do recording, so I know, and trust me, I don't even want to deal with them.
That gives you more status from even being able to say, yeah, I cooked that nigga, then I hop right in the booth and diss him, bro.
I'm talking about body still warm. Medical examiners just over the body. You uploading the song to fucking YouTube and shit.
I think a lot of the reason why a lot of shit like this is because you know how people say, yeah, you know, these niggas always rapping about shit, but they ain't really about that life. I think these niggas is like, no, we really doing this shit for real. Like, we ain't one of them goofy ass like rap niggas. Like, we really street niggas that's really active and getting shit cracking. And we really like about it.
Definitely, and that turned into a culture. Like that whole thing once it turned into a culture. Like if you go to England, they'll stab somebody to death and then go do a song.
Yep.
Yeah. Like it's a culture now of drilling. Drilling nigga, you kill him and then you go make a song about it with your boys and laugh about it. And it's too many black men in prison.
And we giving headshots to any nigga doing threes.
I heard Lil Snipe was at the light and got left. Since Livy been signed, we still ain't see him get dressed. Yeah, all threes must get cracked. Don't pass me Lil Snipe, fuck I look like smoking blacks. Breathing, middle of the summer, my chain on, I changed the season. When he got hit up at that stop, y'all wasn't there, why did y'all leave? Pizza, took my dog, then we turned up, they know that we'll never be even. Don't ask the score, there's no we beat. When Mr. Hop out, watch me leave him. Fuck them. They diss on the clabbers, but the clabbers ain't get touched. Don't diss on the threes, the last one got stuck at a bar. Pull me up a 3 slot with a cake for bro, I'm scared. Niggas try me sunny, not they drop their lords and switch locations. He got shootings, I ain't here, but no pegs being created.
These are little boys too, man. These niggas don't even have no mustache.
These niggas be at high school, middle school, bro.
Yeah.
They skinny. Ain't none of them got no like brolic. All of them is skin and bones with no mustaches.
Yeah, they don't even have any freaking pubic hair probably, and they're fucking doing this shit.
Oh, now they fucking though. I give
bro.
them
You think these niggas ain't? These niggas they fucking the most.
Yeah, I'm sure. The most. They the biggest fuckers. They the biggest fuck. A lot of them probably have a kid, at least a kid. Yo, man, God damn, these are little boys, man. And listen, it was the same way. Like when I was out there, man. I ain't gonna lie. They just didn't have social media.
That's
social media,
bro. I feel like that's the only thing, bro. That's different, bro. Y'all just didn't. Y'all, it wasn't this much exposure to it, bro.
Yeah, and in those days, because like it wasn't so much exposure, like you knew people in your region of the city, or now these motherfuckers, because of social media, they know every corner of their city because all they gotta do is go on social media and see, oh, them niggas posted the video. This what this hood like. Because even people vlogs will come to your city and do vlogs in different hoods. You can see how every hood is. Whereas you had to like have cousins, or you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying. I know hanging this hood or hanging that.
Yeah, you had to actually be around, bro. Like,
yeah,
you had to have your feet on land, bro.
Exactly.
Disrespectful shit, then got your homies in the pack. And you know killed your homie, you just chillin' and relax. Ain't no rookies on this team, it's cool again, we come correct. Screaming fuck 9 side, they both take 9 to the chest. He said he smoking cake, you better stand the way he said. Better watch your fucking mouth, cause that's how niggas end up dead. I kill again, this CK through my smile again. But we gotta drop a word of V, I'm hopping in. Caught him at that bus stop, I got you, man. We don't go for nothing.
As we talked about time and time again, only if you are loosely associated with people who diss the dead, it is taken as a green light on your life. Boz wasn't a rapper to my knowledge. In fact, he was just 16 years old when he was killed. I looked on the internet for him dissing or anything that would implicate him in this gang beef, but I couldn't find anything. To be clear, it doesn't mean that it's not there or he didn't do anything or that he was innocent. I just couldn't find any proof of those things. Nine Side is clicked with YBC after the death of some of the members from each side. West Philly was being divided up by the new generation. We've talked about Nine Side rocking with YBC/YFA before. Nine Side is also aligned with 524. Nine Side, YBC, and 524 all beef with CCK. CCK itself is an informal click-up, so sides were being chosen all around. On November 9th, 2021, 16-year-old Basil Garrison was shot and killed while waiting for a bus outside the Learning Academy School in West Philadelphia. Garrison and a 17-year-old were struck by gunfire coming from a black SUV that pulled up to the bus stop at around 3:30 p.m. Garrison was taken to Penn Hospital where he died.
On that bus stop, he caught the mixed shots right by the liver. Trizzy ain't work, he called back door. I guess that driver must ain't home. Only way home was up the shit. He chose to die like a civil. That shit real fun speaking on my man until we pitch y'all's in the blink.
That should say how he was. Homie just doing playing air guitar with a fucking yo, homie, man, what the fuck?
Bro, we creative people, man.
Hold on, man. He was doing air guitar.
Stay home. Only way home was up the shit. He chose to die like a civil. That shit real fun speaking on my man until we pitch y'all's in the blink. Stay home. Only way home. On that bus stop,
yo, what the fuck? Yo,
this nigga doing the air guitar with the Drake.
What the fuck? Show me some white males doing this, man. Show me some white males doing this, man.
You got that one, what was his name? Malibu or whatever. They was shooting a video. Yeah, he almost shot himself. Yeah, that shit had me rolling. He's like, cut.
On that bus stop, he caught the mixed shots right by the liver. Trizzy ain't work, he called back door. I guess that driver must ain't home. Only way home was up the shit. He chose to die like a civil. That shit real fun speaking on my man until we pitch y'all's in the blink.
That shit say how he went. He died at the stop, bus stop, and met the Glock, and did the mini. This nigga died at the stop, and he ain't have his high. This nigga
did not know be outside. We just was around there 3D with a plane. Yeah, ops clicking up, they need help. They know we be spinning shit, we giving niggas belts. CCK, click. We can talk about them bodies, we got Vicks.
CCK, click.
Three command. 3rd District unit still holding the scene for the homicide at 17th and Christian.
It's the shots heard around Graduate Hospital. This family with a stroller seen running for cover. The target of the bullets, an 18-year-old. Police say was walking down the street with at least 5 other people, including a youth counselor. The teen ambushed at the intersection of 17th and Christian Streets just after 7 p.m.
South Philly.
18-year-old Sadiq Dove or Deek
Oh,
Loco.
he was the one that was rapping in all them songs.
Yeah, he died. Yeah.
Oh, they got him. Yo, listen, man. God, dog.
Was killed earlier this week. Deek Loco comes from 27th and Dickinson, also known as OT7 or TPG. They've been going at it with Tasker Street for years. Through other affiliations like 7th Street and the Clappers, Deek Loco had beef all around the city. This incident just happened, so I can't speculate too much right now on what exactly went down. But this will most likely be included in my YBC Part 3 video, so make sure you tune into that, as I'm sure there'll be updates to this story in there. Deek comes from a single-parent home, most likely contributing to his turn to the streets.
Oh, good.
Deek was that badass young boy riding around on pedal bikes with no shirt on, but he was loved by the neighborhood, but was always in shit. Deek was misguided and looking for acceptance.
This is the kid that was loved by the neighborhood.
The misguided The misguided troublemaker.
Yeah, when they talk about troublemaker, they're not talking about Dennis the Menace type shit like motherfucking ringing
Doing
somebody doorbell or some
Yeah,
shit
they
like
ain't talking
that.
about ding dong, Dipsy and all that shit. They talking about robbing niggas and carjacking and shit. That's
Yeah.
he ain't that bad. You know, he carjacked and shit, but he a good kid.
Yeah, exactly.
And purpose. Unfortunately, he found it in the streets. Deke started rapping in 2021, and a lot like the other quote-unquote drill rap, he was just talking about shit he did in the street.
They say, look, you hogging on them drugs, boy, like somebody else quick. Chase you down, you better not miss. Up that pound, they got some kick. Bell out dip, take off and drift. 223's gon' flip they whip.
Put a score right on that top, I mean a peak hole. They hit Brody in his legs, many eat those. They lucky we wasn't outside when bro got tagged up. We was 8 poles deep, shit we got bad. On the guys that was the same, now we made them niggas crash.
How the fuck y'all dissing 2-7 crazy dumb man, felt that switch. Y'all keep dissing, popping beer, keep it real, don't leave out here. Bitches look, aka quadruple kill, let's drench. You ain't know, every time they slide, them boys don't miss nothing.
As we talk about time and time again on this channel, if you do this type of music, your chances of getting killed go up exponentially. It's hard enough living in these neighborhoods when you're not in the shit. Even if you're in the streets, stepping and getting busy, rapping about it is the last thing you should be doing, regardless. It never makes sense. And when month after month, day after day, I have to cover these young men getting killed. In the end, the answers I keep coming back to is the streets are lying to these kids. I don't know what they think the ending is going to be. How else could it end if you live in the same city with a gang of niggas trying to kill you? But everybody chooses their path in life for the most part. And although I wish these kids would make different choices, it ultimately is up to them to be in the streets. The streets are a lie. A lot of people have died in the wars that go on in South Philly. 27th Street had lost a lot of people to these wars. The ops are already trolling and dissing on Instagram.
So these are the fathers. Is Soul still in here, man? Because these guys have these guys have kids.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And if they're lucky enough to go to prison for 15, 20 years and come out, well, their kids are grown then. Or the kids are in high school. These are the fathers, man.
Yeah, these the niggas that these bitches can't wait to have one of their babies, bro.
Yeah, definitely, man. These are the guys that present the energy. And listen, I don't knock women, man, because attraction is attraction. Like I like what I like, right? In a woman, I like what I like, man. I can't help it, man. You know, big old titties, big old ass. Like I can't
big
help
old
it. Like
dump truck. Bro, that's why I get like I know the manosphere like get on black women for liking thugs, but I just say it is what it is, bro. They like
man.
that, bro. There is something about that energy.
Yeah, a lot of women go through that
They
phase.
can't. It's like they can't help themselves, bro. It's like I need to be.
I mean, I understand what you're saying. It's just the best we could do is just at least stop subsidizing it all.
Yeah, but
To
I
the
mean,
point where
listen,
we're taking care of like
that's not an option though. Like
no, I
that's not
understand.
an
I
option.
understand, but what I'm saying is that's the solution.
That ain't
There's a
the
lot of
solution.
things.
There's no solution, and dude.
Yeah,
There's no solution, man.
Slip their asses. That's what you do.
There's no solution.
Yeah, you got
The
to like
only
I said.
solution to this is it's got to play its course. Like for instance, like you said, like if it go back to like the Stone Age, like for instance, if let's just say white people just left, right, and left all these black people with these guns, black people would never make one new gun. So over the centuries they would pass the guns down, the guns would get rusted, the guns would stop working, and eventually 1,000 years later, it would be like 5% of those guns would still be working. You know what I'm saying?
No, I understand what you're saying. It's just there's a general rule that you get more of what you subsidize and less of what you tax. So if you're subsidizing their lifestyle, it certainly isn't helping anything. If you're keeping them alive by giving them food, giving them everything they need, like I said, it's a little more complex than you think. I mean, if you don't have access to food unless you work or unless you steal, you're only going to be able to steal so much before these people move away from you, and no one's bringing in any food. No one's bringing it. You got to do something.
This is what you don't understand, man. This is what you don't understand. These kids' mamas work at the DMV. They work down at City Hall. Their mamas work at the Kroger's. Their mamas, these dudes ain't like little homeless.
Yeah, but like, does working at the Kroger's pay enough to raise 7 kids?
Listen, these kids are not living in a box. These kids live in houses, brownstones, or apartments. These kids are not like.
Who's getting all the welfare subsidies?
Let me just move on. Yeah, let me just move on, man.
And I'm sure songs and more disrespect are coming towards the friends and family of Loke.
Before I step outside, I spark the 5 or grab a loco. How you loaf outside without your 5? He really loco. Be slipping on his side, shit come with repercussions. He was speaking on young boys until we cracked his dumpling.
This is on my brothers, now it's clappers in my Dutch.
Sure, I know Duke was big get back, but I think Germ respect.
Clappers in my backwood, clappers in my weed. I love when clappers die, bitch, I love when clappers greed. Yeah.
The local died in HL2, they rearranged, they rock the Drake. They gave local fucking curfew, nigga went home late.
The booger with the lope is fucking with my head.
They hit Loco with atomic warfare, turned them to a Martian.
When Deep Loco died, they threw a party right next to his hearse. So Deep kept trying to play ball, he got chased out the wild. Deep Loco was at the YMCA and he couldn't get away.
When I first heard of Deep Loco last year, I was researching another video and came across his songs. He was coming at whoever he was coming at hard as shit in the videos I watched. So I assumed he was really deep in whatever he was involved in, and figured with the way he was talking in the songs, he was looking for a way out of his existence. Sometimes people take the hand they are dealt in life and are jaded and nihilistic, black-pilled on life. They accept the position they were born into, and at some point, usually early on, they
see. You know what? I kind of disagree with that. I think these guys love this shit, man, because of the status. Like, it's not like they're pariahs. These guys are not pariahs.
They're loved. They are loved by their communities, bro.
Right.
These guys. I would agree with him if they were like, fucking just wretches and living on the. These guys have status and prestige, and they command respect, and little kids want to be them. Older, like, listen, it's grown men around these neighborhoods that don't have that energy in them no more. Like, the old, like the 28, the 30-year-olds, they don't have that same energy. They scared of these young boys. And they some real niggas in their hood that are like 35 and 34 are terrified of these young boys. These young boys talk to them niggas crazy. Having people afraid of you, having girls fighting over you.
They give up. There's no other way to explain the toxic and the self-hatred culture coming from drill rap.
Yes, it is.
All the quote top drill rappers are the ones who really live the shit that they rap about, or at least are adjacent to it.
And look at that little boy right there. That little boy they just showed. Hold on.
All the quote top drill rappers are the ones who really live the shit that they rap about, or at least are adjacent.
That little boy right there. Think that little boy, poor little boy, he's gotten caught up. That little fucking boy will kill your ass.
He living his
like
best
a
life,
baby.
Man, he looks like he could be 12, 13, maybe even younger.
Man, he'll kill your ass. Listen, they can put a gun in his hand and point at you, and he'll shoot at you. You know he's not going.
I think this guy's I think this guy is just like using the wrong logic when he's evaluating
Yeah,
what's going on here.
I listened to his videos before. He doesn't he does the environmental factors thing, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And listen, man, salute to him for giving this to us, man, presenting this to us, because we wouldn't have this without him.
Yeah,
But
salute.
yeah, but but still though, like these dudes, listen, if you zapped all these dudes into infinity with the infinity shit, what the shit, the shit from the Marvel shit snapped, they would be replaced in a week. All of them, the black community prints these type of niggas, like the U.S. Mint prints coins, man.
Yeah, man. It's like per thousand it's always gonna be like this is just it's always on the board, bro. Like,
yeah, we print these type of niggas, man.
Into it. It's about a 50-50 chance you'll make it past 25 living that type of life. Deke Loco was from 27th Street, as I said earlier, but he was affiliated loosely with CCK. The K in CCK is for the clappers.
Live in effect. Clapper, nigga. Clappers live in effect.
Who mostly come from 7th Street, but have a few members from 27th Street, like Deke. 27th Street also beefs with 5th Street. THF Philly is a street reporter on Instagram and YouTube. He reported that Deke Loco was the one that shot at YD on a dirt bike. From what I know, he killed 4 people. Boz, Crafty, I don't know the other 2 names right now.
So that kid who got killed, he killed 4 other people, 4 young dudes. Wow.
He said they died at like 25, but he acts like it's like this terrible life. Dog, these niggas are living. The amount of life they pack into that 25 years, you will be fucking astounded, bro.
Yeah, man, facts, man. They all got their money's worth, man. Facts, man.
He also says he paralyzed 2 people.
Oh my God, he paralyzed 2 people too. Like he just proud. He walking around proud. Killed 4 people and paralyzed 2 people.
That nigga feel like God, bro.
He's as proud of that as like even like gliders is hard to explain. What could compare to the pride he feels about that if you're a glider? What glider accomplishment for like a young person could like?
What you think? So
like getting out of college and I guess getting the job you want, like a Fortune 500 company.
Well, I think it would be even to me. I think it'd be even more than that, bro.
Yeah,
the way these niggas glorify this shit.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, winning the lotto.
No, it's like it would probably be like starting to like a tech startup and like it blowing up, like, and you being like
something like that. Yeah,
at like 18, you a tech giant by 18.
Yeah, something like Facebook or something like that. Yeah,
Facebook. What's this guy? What's the guy's name? Zuckerberg. Yeah,
Zuckerberg.
You do a tech startup at 18 and do a 9-figure exit in like 2 years or some shit.
So are these gang beefs? Are these guys usually like pushing drugs, or are they just killing each other at this point?
You breaking up? I think they peddling little shit. They peddling the little shit pills and stuff. But the game ain't like they hanging on a corner with 20 junkies. Now hold on, the ones at Kensington, the ones that slinging down Kensington, that's older guys, right? Selling the dope on Kensington, right?
Yeah, that's a whole different
that's a different world.
Yeah, that's Kensington. That's the Walking Dead. Crazy, dog. We got this shit, and then we got Kensington. That's a whole different thing up there, bro. Yeah, they got their own politics up there, bro.
Yeah, they don't have junkies like circling around them. Like,
Kensington. Like I said, bro, Kensington is like its own shit, bro. That's That's like the biggest. It's not a lot of whole bunch of open air drug markets like that in Philly, bro.
Yeah.
If it's fiends, it's like it's not. They just not everywhere, just laying around and looking destitute.
Yeah, but them dope heads, but like crackheads, like they're just the crackheads don't be nodding off and shit.
Oh
It's like
Kensington is
I don't
kind of like
I
Skid
don't see
Row.
Yeah,
I don't see
basically.
crackheads though around these guys. These guys, when I see these guys' videos, you don't see no
Yeah, no,
the
the crackheads not. They just they be wherever the fuck they be chilling, but it's not like he said, it's not like Skid Row.
I think these guys are more like Kia boys, jackers, robbers, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Gamble, they gamble
that's
and
what they
shit.
be into, like
Yeah, they
robbing
probably do
motherfuckers.
different. Yeah, they probably do different kinds of shit.
Yeah. This shit is just crazy, man.
GHF went on to say that Deke Lope was probably the last Clappers member from 27th Street. The majority of them from there claimed 2-7 and never really sanctioned the CCK for that particular neighborhood. Clappers are majority 7th Street, so low key, the few that was over there on 27th Street went against the grain, quote, renegades, because some of 2-7 be going at it with O to the 4 and BSB, probably the most exposed set.
Damn, the two people he put on, what did that say?
And all them O to the 4 cats, they all locked up.
The two people he paralyzed from YBC, I think because baby 35th Street cousin was somebody in YBC. He wasn't really trying to be on that I guess killing them. LMAO, like paralyzing a nigga is any better, but yeah, nigga logic. So like, yeah, he just damn, it's shit. Them dudes is alive and they ain't that's their existence. That's just it for them.
Damn, he really was like a top op for real, bro.
Yeah, unless you're gonna go out there in a wheelchair with a gun.
Police say at least 9 people were shot, including one person who died after a horrific shooting at a birthday party in West Philadelphia early Saturday morning on August the 19th, 2023. Councilmember Jamie Gauthier, who represents the area, said in an interview that she'd spoken to the captain of the 16th Police District and been told that the event was a private gathering that had attracted guests from elsewhere, and that some people who live on the block didn't even know people who engaged in the dispute. Councilmember Jamie said she believes that permitted block parties, which happened earlier in the day with the consent of city authorities, are generally distinct from such large and unauthorized gatherings, and that sanctioned block parties are an effective way to build community and ensure neighbors look out for one another.
That AI is a motherfucker.
She also said Mill Creek, the neighborhood in which the shooting occurred, is burdened by, quote, massive blight and disinvestment, including
right. So it's
blight on the bottom.
Yeah, it's disinvestment. Nobody ever explains what the fuck that even means.
That means
they own properties that have grown
spending bread to build this shit up further.
Yo, man, if I had to be a cop out there, man, I would just walk around with a big bag of chalk, and when everybody ever called me, I'd be like, "Yeah, I'll be there in an hour."
Yeah,
to
man.
come draw lines.
You could be a cop over here and end up in prison with these guys just for doing your fucking job because of some BLM bullshit.
Yep, it just ain't worth it. It's not worth
it. She said the city should focus on investing in housing, clearing vacant lots, and improving the nearby recreation center as ways to.
Oh God, man, this bitch said recreation center, man.
She was fucking clueless, bro.
She been saying the same thing for years, and it still ain't worked.
Bro, every time you let sons talk, you realize why Africa looks like how Africa looks, bro. You try to give these niggas a chance, and then you be like, damn, I see why Africa is a fucking hellhole with these fucking solutions.
we're all we're all like have this the same like mind state. Like you can tell our brain. That's why I say it's DNA, because if it wasn't DNA, she might have said something different. But she say the same thing that all the others say.
Well, yeah, but I don't think it's. I mean, the white Democrats would say that shit too.
Yeah, but the white Democrats are saying it for a different reason.
Oh yeah,
They
absolutely.
don't really.
It's a
white Democrats are using these people for like votes, and they're part of their voting block, man. Two people can say the same thing for different reasons, man. Salute, man. Great show, man. Same black time, same black channel. Out of here. Peace out.
Peace out.